I believe that we all as groups and organizations have some work to do before we're ready to really engage in it. It's not one of those things where you can say something and you take it and then you run with it and apply it, right? It's not like calculating stormwater runoff or, measuring square footage of X, Y, and Z, right? So I think a step that we skip is the internal work and the organizational work. And in reality, most of the spaces where landscape architecture operates, there aren't going to be a lot of Black and brown people in those rooms. And but that doesn't mean that work can't be done. And so some of it is assessing, I think, how we operate as institutions. So.
And I think you need to understand the options that will be available as you mature in your profession. But spend your summers doing, spend one summer in getting a construction job. Learn to swing a hammer. Even if you're standing there with the fence, the sign that says stop and go, right? You're around the culture of construction. You begin to understand how the contractor is thinking, what it takes to implement, how things have to arrive, what comes first and what comes second, how you build that. That's very important. If you spend a summer doing something that will help you learn to listen and observe so that you can better understand engagement. It's very important. If people say, I want to work with the community, well, then you need to understand how to look at things through the eyes of this client. That's what engagement is. Before you ask them, how many amphitheaters they want or whatever it is, the discipline of looking at things through the eyes of somebody else is a key, is going to be the defining issue of the profession moving forward, I think. And so how schools, how programs address that, how professionals address it, how we as individual practitioners address it, is going to, separate, I'm going to say the winners from the losers in this area, right?
And one of the things that I like most about landscape architecture is the community engagement. We did a lot of public housing work too. And so, going in and dealing with hostile crowds, I mean, hostile, people wanting to, hang you when you walked in the door. But that was the challenge that I loved. I loved trying to, win people over, win a crowd over, and convince people that first of all, we were sincere and what we were proposing was going to be in their best interest. And second of all, hey, just give us a chance so we can come back and show you what we're going to do. So of all of the aspects of the profession, I like that the most is the whole presentation, the showtime. That's my favorite part.